What's up, YouTube? Top of the morning to y'all. Just like the title in the video, it's all your fault. What am I talking about? Honestly, everything that's ever happened in your life, the good, the bad, the ugly, the ups, the downs, it's all your fault. And I know you probably thinking, you already knew that, right? Well, if you already knew that, that's a good thing. But for those of you that didn't know, now you know. What's my point? Everything that happens in your life is the sum of your thoughts, your decisions, your actions, right? So imagine this. If you have a great life, I'm happy for you. For those of us that don't have such a great life and want to have a greater life, the solution is, number one, the way you think, the way you act, and the actions that you take upon those thoughts. That's why you're where you are today, good or bad. So if you're in a bad place, the solution to getting out of a bad place and getting into the place that you want to be is, number one, change your mindset. Get your mind on the things that you desire in life and not the things that you don't desire in life, right? That's number one. And two, when you have your mental in that space, come up with ideas and a plan, a sound plan. Sometimes you need help. If you need help, seek out the help that you need. The greatest thing that a person can do is realize when they need help, when they don't know what they need to know, and seeking out that person or people that can help in that situation and get you where you want to be. But nonetheless, good or bad, it's gonna be all your fault. So the moment that you start winning and doing the things that you want to do in life, it'll be all your fault. See, it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I don't know what your life is like. You may have a great life, and if you have a great life, guess what? It's all your fault. It's all your fault. If you have, a horrible life, and I'll say this respectfully, as an adult, let me add more context. As an adult, it's all your fault. Because there are things, some of y'all probably listening and saying, this happened to me as a teenager, that happened to me as in my adolescent years, and how is that my fault? I'm not speaking of those things. So let me clarify that. As an adult, the moment that you become 18 and of age to be independent of your parents, anything that happens after that point is all your fault. You can decide to say, hey, my parents did this, or they led me this way or that way, and it didn't work out for me, and that may be true. But the moment that you turned 18, you had the ability to say, you know what, I'm gonna take the wheel. I'm gonna take the wheel, and I'm gonna go in the direction that I wanna go in. And the moment that you decide to do that, now it's on you. So if it goes great, hey, I salute you. Congratulations. You made great decisions, you made great choices, you made a great plan, and you executed it, and it's all your fault. But if it didn't go the way that you thought it would go, it's not the end of the world, but it's still all your fault. And with that being said, the solution, the fix to the problem, getting it on the right track, getting you on the right track is gonna be your fault. It's gonna be up to you. You have to decide to do better, be better. If you don't know how to do something, it's okay to not know, but it's also your duty, it's your responsibility to find out. YouTube is a great tool to start with. Watching videos like this one. You can also seek out mentors. For instance, just off the top of my head, you want to become a pilot. Get around pilots. Google, AI, all these things are here to help you. You download Chat AI, ask it, how do I become X? It's gonna give you all these different ideas. It's not gonna give you one idea, it's gonna give you several. And all you have to do is start executing on those suggestions. Take the time to seek out what you're looking for in life. If you accept what comes to you, that's your fault. If you don't accept what's coming to you, that's your fault. It's not a bad thing. The only thing that makes it bad is the decisions and the actions that you make And not the first and not the second or the last, the next one. It's gonna be about the decision that you make next, the decision you make after watching this video, if you're watching this video. And that's what life is about. Life is about, number one, waking up in the morning, thanking the Creator for giving you this thing called life. It's a beautiful thing, and it's not a right, and it's not necessarily granted. Someone did not wake up this morning. But if you're watching this video, incredibly you did, as did I. And with that being said, we have the opportunity to do better, the ability and the chance to do something great today, tomorrow, and each and every day that we do wake up. We have the ability and a chance to live life. And that's up to you how you live it. You know, I'm not here to tell you how to live, what to do, as far as, you know, I don't know your desires. I don't know your plans. I don't know your thoughts, but you do. As long as you have plans to do the things that the Creator put you here for, you're gonna win. You're gonna ascend. You're gonna become those things. As the book says, if you're a Bible reader, be, do, and have. Be the person you wanna be. Do the things that it takes to become that person, and you'll have everything that that person is privileged to have. It's just that simple. Some people watching it will say to themselves, like, life is not that simple. Life is hard. Life is difficult. And your mind's telling you that. But you are the programmer of this computer, not me. If you allow the world and the media and things like that will become the programmers of your mind, you have to deprogram things in your mind that you don't want there. Remove them. Is it the easiest thing to do in the world? No. Nah, it's not the easiest thing in the world. But the more you do anything, it becomes easy to you. If you start going to the gym today and you've never been going to the gym, it's gonna be hard. Your body's gonna ache. You're gonna feel it. I'm feeling it right now. I've been hiking for days now. And my thighs at this very moment are aching. These muscles are talking to me. But the best thing that I could do, there's two things I could do. I could start relaxing and just laying around days upon days, and this pain, it'll go away. There's another thing I could do. I can continue to work out every day, and guess what? The pain's gonna go away. Not totally, it'll get better. And my body and my muscles will get used to this kind of pain. I'll get used to this kind of pain because it'll be a pleasurable pain for me, because I know it's gonna produce some results. It'll make me stronger, give me a little bit of endurance. I can probably hike longer. And if that's something that I wanna do, which it is, that's what I'm gonna do. Again, it's not gonna be easy, but if you do the tough things in life, the rewards are greater. You know, you get to live life you really, 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 really want to live. And it's not hard. It's not difficult. It's just up to you. It's up to you to make the change, to make the adjustments, come up with the ideas. If you need help, the help is out there. And I'm talking about there's free help, there's paid help. You know, start with free. Paid is always better. It's kind of like you can walk somewhere and that's free. You can buy a bike. A bicycle costs money, but they're not as expensive as a car. You can buy a car, which is not as expensive as an airplane. You can buy a plane if you have the money, but it's not as fast as a jet, but it's not as expensive as a jet. But if you have the money, you can purchase a jet. If you get where I'm going with all this. So the difference in all that stuff is walking will get you there for free, but a bicycle will get you there a little bit faster, but it'll cost a little bit of money. You can get there faster than riding a bike in a car, but a car is gonna cost you a lot more money than a bike. The choice is yours. You gotta live within your means, but at the same time, you can change your means. You have that ability. You, with the will of God, sometimes you just need a little bit of motivation, a little bit of education, and I'm not talking about just being book smart, but educating yourself in the realm of the things that you want to do in life. I appreciate y'all for watching this video. I appreciate the time, love, support. You could have been watching any video on these YouTube streets, but you chose to watch mine. And I hope you got something from this video. If nothing else, I hope you realize that it's all your fault. just like it's all up to you. If you want to be different, if you want to be better, if you want to be the best at something, all it takes is for you to decide that you want to do it. Figure out what needs to be done for you to get there. Do the thing. That's my biggest message. Do the thing, because if you do the thing, you'll be the thing. It's just that simple. Man, I love each and every one of y'all. I hope you get something out of this, because I don't do it just to be doing it. I do it so that you guys get something out of it. I don't do it for money. I don't do it for fame. I'm not trying to be famous. I don't even care to be famous. I just want to help the world, and I want everyone in the world be yourself. By being yourself is being great, because that's the greatest person you can be. You. Remember, it's all your fault. Drop me a comment. Tell me how you living. Tell me how you feel. Give me some ideas on some videos. I love y'all. Life is gone.